Hi. Yeah, we're a new store. I was just getting ready. Some of the display racks just finally took a seat to catch a breath. We're not officially open just yet, but you can totally just, hang out and stuff. Are you from around here? Nice. Well, I myself, I'm not from the town, no, but I fell in love with it when I was passing through some years ago, and I've always wanted to move to, a cozy town where everyone knows everyone and, start something of my own. So I noticed that there were a lot of cute bookstores, cafes, even like, just these great communal spots. But I noticed there was like, not really like a stationery arts and crafts store, so I'm trying to build something like that here that's not just your typical like a Joann's, which is like bless your hearts, but just a little bit different from the sort of indie artists that I want to feature in my spot. There's a lot of really cute tiny corners in like Korea, which I love. I love going to Korea and Japan, and Taiwan. So yeah, I'm just super stoked, and just really want to create something new like that for this town. Oh, thank you so much for dropping by. Would you want to look at any of my stuff? Oh, you do? So you journal? That's lovely. I myself journal as well. It's kind of like junk journaling, but I like to call it scrapbooking, of course, where I just have all these notes and thoughts and feelings and memories and all these things involved. So I like to curate a lot of the stickers that I think are good for journaling as well. If you want, I can show you some things that I have. Yeah, everything's still super new, so I don't have all of my stock just yet, but behind me I've put up a couple of things that I want to feature. I want to feature, specific things every few months, maybe every month actually, yeah. And eventually, as I get a better lay of the land here, I would love to show more local artists. But these three are my favorite this month because I always find something new and I just love it. So Swatelier, I think that's how you pronounce it. So or is it Suatelier? I'm not too sure, but she's a Korean artist, I'm fairly certain, and she does like just incredible work. And she does like, this is like, I think she's done like, yeah, thousands of sticker sheets, and this one is one of them. It's pretty affordable. It's only like $3. I'm still tweaking the pricing so that I can keep it still like close to the price that I get them, while still having enough margin to keep the store running and everything, because shipping them over, it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but it's just the one sheet, so it's very affordable. You can get a lot of her different designs. This one is so cute. I personally love just taking things easy and finding the joyful things in life. I think that little joys are as amazing as big joys. Sometimes, big joys being like a birthday bash or a vacation abroad or a graduation, things like that. And small joys are like, my coffee tasted so good this morning and this journal page turned out so good, things like that. So I really adore this window. I think I messed that up, so I think yeah, I'll just leave this as like a display unit. I'll have a discount for this unless you want to get it. I won't sell it. I'll sell it to you at a discount because of the damage. But and it's got this, which I love because I journal, you journal. There's things like this maca pot, a little doggy, and like food and plants and just like, I just love, it's called Small Happiness, so I just love that. Yeah, it's so cute. I love the iced Americano, a little candle. You can, I don't mind opening it up for you to feel. Have you heard of this artist before? Yeah, so it's got like a paper quality to it, and these just like come off pretty nicely. I just love the colors as well. Like it's so like lovely and pastel-y, but the payoff of the colors are really good. Another one, this one I think is Japanese. Yeah. Lampo Mini. And I adore this because it's not just cute, but it has gold foiling. And it's like bunnies. It features like a bunch of adorable bunnies. And there's like desserts, like cakes and jams, and flowers, and little floral prints, little like decorative things like that. And I just there's like canalas here, and I just adore it with my whole heart. Like I love it so much, it makes my heart sing. Yeah, are you do you know your Chinese zodiac? My partner is a rabbit, so I just especially love this because it reminds me of them. Yeah, I know, right? Like the little detailing. I think almost, yeah, so all of them have a little bit of that gold foil, like the lamp up here, the little detail in the teacup, or the little flowers, the grass. I just think it's hilarious and adorable. And look how this one sort of like resonates with that one, and it's just the cutest thing in the world. I can't, yeah. It's so precious. And they have different animals as well. I just picked the bunny because I like bunnies, but there's like a bear, a fox, and yeah, those are in inventory right now. I'm gonna put them up soon. Yeah, but here's one. Are you a cat person? I need to ask. You are? Well, you're gonna love this one, I promise. It's, can you even see it? It's incredible. It's called The Void, and it's just this black cat in a various incriminating positions. Look, I adored this one. The quality is like a little, there's like a plastic film, so it's not as matte as the other ones. But look at these black hearts and stars, perfect for like filling in this space. And look how tiny and cute this one is. And I especially love this, just the silly little like, you know, round cat designs. This one's just like really simplistic and cute, just really blends into the void. And I think this one is the cat's paws doing like a heart, a finger heart, which I think is hilarious. I love the ones where it just looks particularly dank. This one's obviously the best. And I love the tiny ones as well. Yeah, little face. I think this is gonna be perfect for our friends who have a black cat, because you know they are truly the void. Yeah, it says The Void up here. I don't know if you can read that, but I love these 3 packs. Like truly, I picked them out of like hundreds. So these are the 3 that I'm featured in this one. So would you be interested in getting any of that? I'm so sorry, you just happen to have like a little bit of a speck. There you go. I'm so sorry. But yeah. Oh, you might want to get this one. Yeah, we can do $250. Would that be okay? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know, I want to be able to really connect with the people of the town, so it would be great if you know, had any insights into what people like. If they love a deal, yeah. Who doesn't, right? I have been trying to put together these packets for beginner journalers. I love this thing. I think it's compact and it perfectly fits a sheet, your average, you know, sticker sheet. And so this is just a demonstrative one. I want to let people curate their own packs. So I love journaling with craft paper a lot because I think that it just spruces up the page so well. So there's just like craft paper in this side pocket and also these washi tape cards. So I want to let people like choose their own. So I have these ones and then I have these more floral ones as well. And I also have a little bit of like some post-its here. And in the middle, I have these verdant plants, these loose stickers. These are all the designs. I think green is really like green plants, foliage. This one I've used a little bit of. Is really good for just decorating a page. Like I'm sure you can understand. And I also have a bunch of these floral stickers. I want to like have a whole area where people can choose like 8 sheets. So we had those, and then you know I just have like a lot of these floral ones again because it's just really easy to like spruce up a page, pun intended, with some nature stuff. And I also have these really cutesy ones for people who like it. This one's upside down because I've used it, but I've got a panda one, a little ducky, and penguins. Cute, right? Yeah, so I was thinking to do something like that. Do you think the people here in this town would go for something like that? Interactivity, right? And it's like such a good gift, don't you think? You can pick out like so many different little trinkets for a crafty friend, you know. Oh, you're right. Maybe I should include a couple of like writing instruments, like a mild liner, highlighter, or like a brush pen, or just something of that effect. Good call. I'll keep that in mind. You love the packaging too. I mean the little pouch, yeah. It's a little broken because this one is like my demonstrator one that I've just like had. Like it's my personal one. So, but I do truly love it. It doesn't fully work all the time, so I need to like tell people that it does. Otherwise, it's just a little awkward. Yeah, I do carry a bunch of notebooks as well. Here are some that I'm featuring. It's from a brand in Thailand. They're a paper brand. Yeah, they sell paper, but they also created these really nice notebooks that are created with soy ink. Do you want to see? I have different sizes of this. So I have this paper pad, kind of A6 size. This is like ruled paper, and this is an A5. No, it's a B5. It's also ruled, and these are just really affordable and such good quality without it being like too fancy. So just good for like office workers and things like that. Because you know, for specialty things like journaling, you do want a heavier paper. But this is 75 GSM, which is really comfortable to use. it's not as fancy as 80, not as heavy as a 90, but 75 is just like good for note taking. So this is how it looks like on the inside. It's just a really simple one, and I noticed that, you know, a lot of brands here, it's either like kind of those composite notebooks that are affordable, otherwise you won't really get to an affordable notebook, just like a simple design. So, oop, I dropped that. It's okay. I'll pick it up. So I just thought maybe it would be nice to bring in some of these. Yeah, like I feel like it would be really good for students as well as office workers. So a little bit of everything, like not just the journaling specialty crafts. People will find their desired, you know, products here. I hope to open it up to really anyone. But of course, for our friends who love nicer paper, I have some sample demonstration notebooks here, so that people can kind of file through them and look at the pages and everything. These are all my personal ones. So these two are campus notebooks. They're super affordable as well, and I'm just showing the different thicknesses. This one's 40, this one's 80. I love the grid. It's very comfortable to use for an assortment of things, and I decorated it out with stickers. It's completely, yeah, it's just really nice to use for anything. And it's 80 GSM, I want to say. I could be wrong. But it's really quite nice. Now this one is a bit fancier. It's a French paper brand called Rhodia. You might have heard of it. This is 80 and it's dot grid, and I love it so much for note taking. Yeah, I have a lot of like notes in here. It's just like good paper, you know. Yeah. And another Rhodia notebook, but this time it's like a flip up situation with an orange grid and perforation at the top. Good if you like really want to tear things out. And isn't that just the sweetest design? I love the black and orange of Rhodia. So those are some of the notebooks I have. I have some more coming in. I'm gonna have some travelers notebooks in here, and a brand called Nemosin, which is from Japan. I really like their paper as well. And yeah, those are the ones that I have upcoming that I'm particularly excited about. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that you decided to venture in here today. Yeah. Yes, it's called Cloudy's Crafts Corner. Yeah. Bit of a mouthful, isn't it? You like it? That's great. Oh yeah, absolutely. I would have, I'm planning on having like a proper launch event, you know, have a little bit of a discount, which people love, as you know. And yeah, just feature a lot of these great stuff. If you know of any local artists, please send them my way. I've just started some social media accounts for the store, you know, so yeah, thank you so much. You know what, just take the stickers on me for being such a pleasant presence today in my store, but you know, just be sure you come back again when we're officially open, and please share with all your friends. I plan to do workshops too, so hopefully I'll see you around. What was your name again? That is such a beautiful name. Well, I look forward to seeing you again, alright? Yes, I gotta get back to putting the store together. Be sure to follow us online.